Hey guys, we are here for Noodle's 1 year post puppy update. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we're gonna get right into this update. Isn't that right, Scruffy Puppy?
Rock me, baby.
Alright, so this is Noodle Boy. Noodle Boy is huge. He's definitely not a mini. Noodle grew to be 40 to 50 pounds. I want to say like around 45 pounds. So that whole mini thing just didn't happen. Our doctor told us it wasn't gonna happen and it didn't. So yeah, he's about 45 pounds. He's technically a medium Goldendoodle. And a lot has changed since 6 months ago. So the biggest thing that has changed is that Mr. Noodle no longer sleeps in a crate. Okay, he has graduated to sleeping on the floor anywhere, everywhere that he wants. And I actually love that because it just, so back when he was in his pup days, he just could not calm down on his own to save his life. So the maturity is there now. He likes to just sit and chew and be calm. Thank you, Jesus, because chasing him around and playing all day was a lot. It was a lot. And the older he gets, the bigger he got, the more it was to play with him, like, you know. And people work all day. I go to work again and I don't work from home. So my mom works from home, but everybody's busy, so they can't play with him as much. So thankfully he adjusted to our schedules. And he's just been resilient, honestly. So I will try to like get him in the video as much. If not, I'm gonna just include clips of him because I already tried recording this a bit earlier and he kept on knocking the frame. But like I was saying, it has gotten easier the older he got. It's definitely, this time last year, it's a 180. He's on a routine. He's a lot more independent. He's not up under us as much as he used to be, though he's still very clingy, I would say. He has his people. I wouldn't say he just has one person though. Like, he definitely loves the family. He loves hanging out with all of us. He loves it when we're all upstairs during dinner time with him. He just be walking around. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And he like has this cute little grin. Yeah, I'll just insert clips of him as I talk. So one thing that is definitely something up with him is his ears. He's definitely prone to ear infections. We do our best to clean his ears once a week. But like I said, try to take care of this dog. You have to get used to it. So sometimes we mess it up, and when he does not get ear infections, they get yeast infections in their ear. Hey, buddy boy, I'm talking about those ears. He knows the word ears because he knows he either has to get them cleaned or he's gonna get them combed. So yeah, he's very sensitive about his ears. But yeah, when he doesn't get them cleaned enough, he is prone to yeast infections in the ear. So we try to do our best to stay on top of that. I'm trying to think what else. His tummy. He has a very sensitive tummy at times, and he takes special prescription medicine. It is, I don't know, we had to get it from the doctor. The doctor prescribed it. It's some digestive special food. And then we also do a dry and wet mix for his food. He does not just only eat dry food, nor does he only eat runny food because we want his poops to stay firm. Hey, Papa. So that's why we do the good little mix, because it keeps the poop going with the wet food. But the dry food helps it stay nice and dry. You knock my shot, I knock you out. Nope, sit down. Good boy. So yeah.
A few moments later.
You want to chew, 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 chew. You want to chew. You want to chew. You want to chew, 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 chew. You want to chew. You want to chew. You want to chew. You want to chew? Here you go. So yeah, he's still very silly. But he loves to just sit and chew at your feet. So yeah, his food, we do dry wet mix. He only eats twice a day. There are times when he just doesn't eat. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's why we started feeding him only twice a day. He used to eat when he was younger, and this was according to our doctor. She wanted us feeding him 3 times a day when he was a puppy. But now that he's an adult, he's only doing twice a day. He does about a full cup of dry food and then a half cup of wet food for each meal. So it's about a total of 3 cups total a day. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't eat too much, but he eats enough, and he does like his food. So if you are having trouble with your dog eating, or if you notice that your dog is having really runny stools, because the reason why we knew he had a special tummy was just because he, when we had him on regular food, like just the food that you can pick out, his stools were really runny. He was having diarrhea. He couldn't, like, he was miserable. So after talking to his doctor, we were able to find him some good food. Because we were also cooking for him, and cooking for my dog turned him into a cannibal. Like, this man was on meat overload. Anytime he smelled chicken, that he thought the chicken was for him, and it wasn't. So we had to get him back to the dog food quickly. That didn't last too long. But when his tummy is upset, he'll get white rice and chicken, and he acts like a crackhead when he gets it. All right, so like I said, he's been sleeping out of the crate. Thank you, Jesus. He also just started liking couch time with me. So he'll sleep on my lap on the couch sometimes. But most of the time, that's only when he's nice and calm. But we are experiencing those calm moments. Yeah, boy, yes, we are, big boy. Yes, we are, big boy. We are experiencing them. And he just will sit right up here and he'll just cuddle with me, even though I don't think he's gonna do it right now. But yeah, like, mommy says that he does not like sleeping in the crate at night that much anymore. Sometimes he knows that he needs to go calm down in the crate, but usually when he's at his chillness, if he's played enough during the day, he'll sleep. What are you looking at? He'll sleep in the crate very well. So this is Noodle. Say hi, puppy boy. Say hi. What are you trying to chew, man? He still gets groomed every 6 weeks. We have his groomer come here. Her name is Ashley. She is called it's like the Black Gypsy or something like that. That's her grooming name. But Noodle loves her. He's known her since he was about 12 weeks. So they've had time to develop their relationship, and he loves seeing her. He just hates the blow dryer. He absolutely hates it. And then his growing, I want to say it started to slow on that 6-month video that you guys are used to, but I'm watching my hand so that he doesn't try to chop my hand off, because he does play, but he nibbles sometimes. Here. But yeah, his growing definitely slowed by 6 months, and then by the time he hit a year, he had stopped growing, and he had hit his approximate 45-pound to 50-pound weight. So ever since then, like, sometimes we'll notice that he looks like maybe a little tall, but not like some significant growth, really. Thank God, because this puppy is huge. He's huge, like, but I still pick him up because he's my big baby. What else about my puppy? So activity wise, part of the reason why he's just calmed down is because we understand his activity. Those sometimes are his activity needs. This breed is meant to be active. They're meant to play. They're meant to walk around. And I do think, though, you can adapt it to your family style. So if you are a very active family, you guys like to go and run in the woods and go hiking and mountain and all that, and you jog every day, this is the perfect dog for you. But if you like are getting a dog to encourage you to be more active, or you just fell in love with this breed is a very active breed. Noodle needs constant stimulation so that he doesn't get into trouble, honestly. So my mom does a very good job about, and like I told you guys, this is my mommy's dog. I live with my mommy. He's my dog. Yeah. Right. So to help with his activity during the week, he does go to a daycare sometimes, depending on just the behaviors he's showing. You can kind of tell when his energy's been pine-tump for a few days. He does his best. It's all gone. You ate all the treats. No more treats. You can kind of tell just based off of his behavior how he's listening when he needs a really hardcore play date. And usually, like, I don't think he'd be able to survive. He's sniffing me down for treats. I don't think he'd be able to survive every day at daycare. I think he'd be exhausted. So usually we try to at least get him with his walker to at least twice a week, right? Because like I said, my mom does work from home, and her job super demanding. So a lot of times, sometimes she can't take a good 30 minutes to an hour to walk him just because she's in meetings all day. So his walker picks up the slack in that area. So definitely, but yeah, if you do find yourself having a kind of busy work schedule, I definitely suggest the dog walker. It's going to help with his behavior because Noodle was exhibiting frustration when he wasn't getting a lot of activity. That's when, and I don't want to call it aggression because it wasn't aggression, but that was when the not listening was happening. That was when the hardcore roughhousing was happening, because it wasn't aggression, it was total playtime. But because he had so much pent-up energy, it was a lot to deal with. And we're also just a family. This is our biggest dog that we've ever had as a family. So this is an adjustment just size-wise. Like sometimes the size intimidates my mom and my aunt. Even though my aunt grew up with German Shepherds, but still, our old dog was 12 pounds, Noodle's 40 pounds. So you can see how there's a bit of a difference. Shall we talk about your training? So training Mr. Noodle, it's been a journey. My mom's invested in at least 2 different training programs. And I'd say we definitely used both of those training programs techniques, but also a lot of it is just finding what works for you in your house. Noodle definitely responds well to certain tones when you're trying to get him to stop doing something. Sometimes you'll hear me go, hey, hey, and that grabs his attention really quick. Like he just turned super hard looking at me because he thought he was in trouble, but he's just sitting here. He's responding better to no's. I'd say definitely as they get older, give them a chance. It's hard not to just go, no, 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 no. Sometimes just try one no, see if he's listened, because sometimes they're processing. You can tell when Noodle's processing because I can see it in that little face of yours. Come here, big boy, come here, come here, up, up. You being hard-headed? Okay. Yeah, so like that just happened. Sometimes it just takes him a while to be like, okay, she wants me to get up. So sit. Down. So yeah, depending on how much attention you have, that kind of just, or how tired he is, or how hyper he might be, that's part of his reaction time. Noodle, if you hit that ring light. But yeah, outside of those, I'd say the best parts are times like this where I can just have him in my room where he's just gonna lay around and lounge around. He doesn't get into too much mischief anymore. He makes my days. He still makes me laugh all the time when he's not trying, which is why I was like, I'm definitely gonna include clips of him as I talk. And yeah, he's a sweet boy. Oh yeah, big old papa. So yeah, I definitely love getting all my cuddles in every day. I'll get on the floor and I'll just sit and get some good rubs in with him, because it definitely helps, like not only him and our bonding, it helps my anxiety, especially when I've had a long day at work. Just holding him and getting some rubs or just playing makes all the difference. Right, puppy? Right, puppy? So yeah, this is his 1-year-old pup date. If you are thinking about getting a doodle, I say it's worth the investment. Noodle was definitely, I definitely suggest Noodle's breed. If you are shopping for sizing, I will just say do, you know, kind of be loose when it comes to these mixed poodle breeds, because you never know what you're gonna get. And yeah, don't forget to, you have to be here for the outro. You gotta come for the outro. So yeah, so me and Noodle are gonna bid you guys farewell. You gonna show them your butt. They say they get all booty pooty. They get all ya booty pooty. So we are going to say goodbye to you guys. Say goodbye. Say bye. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys want a day in the life video of this dog, you need to go ahead and give this a thumbs up. And I say get this video to 5K, because I know you can do it, because his last video was at 10. And let me know what more you guys might want to see of Noodle. I'd be telling my mom she needs to start his own page, because I can't keep up with this puppy. So yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Rock me, baby.